Every click, tap, and swipe online leaves a digital trail, your digital footprint. Whether you're liking a photo, searching for directions, or just checking the weather, you're constantly creating data. This invisible record is built up every day, often without you even realizing it. It's not just about what you post or share. Your devices are always collecting information in the background, from your location to your browsing habits. Most people know their online activity is tracked, but few realize how easily this data can map their real-world movements. Your phone is like a beacon, constantly sending signals to apps, advertisers, and sometimes even strangers. With just a few data points, companies and individuals can piece together where you live, work, and spend your free time. Even seemingly harmless apps can collect and share your location, building a detailed profile of your daily routine. The devices and apps we trust for convenience can be turned against us, exposing where we are, where we've been, and where we're headed. It's not just about navigation or social check-ins. Fitness trackers, ride-sharing apps, and even weather widgets can all reveal your whereabouts. This information, when combined, can paint a surprisingly accurate picture of your life. Hackers don't need government-level tools. They exploit everyday tech to invade your privacy. With basic skills and widely available software, they can intercept your data, track your movements, and even impersonate you online. Sometimes all it takes is connecting to an unsecured Wi-Fi network or clicking a suspicious link. This video will break down how your smartphone, Wi-Fi, and social media habits can reveal your location. We'll show you how these everyday tools, designed for connection and convenience, can also become gateways for privacy risks. By understanding how your data is collected and shared, you can take steps to protect yourself. Understanding these risks isn't about paranoia, it's about empowerment. When you know what's at stake, you can make smarter choices about what you share and how you connect. Protecting your digital footprint is just as important as locking your doors at night. Real-world consequences range from stalking to burglary, making digital security as vital as locking your front door. Criminals can use your location data to target you when you're most vulnerable, or even plan break-ins when they know you're away. Your online habits can have offline impacts, sometimes with serious results. Let's start by understanding why your location data is so valuable, and how easily it can be exposed. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot the risks and take control of your digital footprint, keeping your personal information and your real-world safety secure. Location data is any information that pinpoints where you are, like GPS coordinates, Wi-Fi networks, or even your IP address. Your phone, car, fitness tracker, and browser constantly generate this data. Companies use it for services and ads, but criminals see it as a gold mine. Your location reveals your routines, relationships, and vulnerabilities. Hackers can use this info for phishing, social engineering, or even physical threats like stalking or burglary. Carelessly granting apps access to your location creates risks you might not anticipate. A single data breach could expose your movements to the world. Treat your location data as a sensitive asset. It's a blueprint of your life. Your smartphone is the ultimate tracking device, combining GPS, Wi-Fi, and cell tower signals to pinpoint your location. Apps often access this data in the background, sometimes without your full awareness. Even innocent-looking apps can collect and sell your location to data brokers who may resell it to anyone, including criminals. Disabling location services helps, but many apps demand access to function. Hackers can exploit insecure apps or buy your data on the dark web, tracking your movements in real time. The device you trust most can easily become your biggest privacy risk. Connecting to Wi-Fi, whether at home or in public, can reveal your location. Hackers set up fake hotspots, evil twins, to trick you into connecting, then monitor your activity and pinpoint your whereabouts. Even your home Wi-Fi's name can be found in public databases, exposing your address if a hacker learns your network's SSID. Devices constantly search for known networks, broadcasting their names. Hackers can intercept these signals to infer your routines. If your device is searching for Brian's home Wi-Fi downtown, someone knows you're not home. Public and private Wi-Fi both carry risks if you're not careful. Your digital connections can silently betray your physical location. Social media posts often reveal more than you intend. Photos may contain hidden GPS data, and check-ins or recognizable backgrounds can give away your exact location. Criminals monitor public posts to track routines or know when you're away from home. Even without geotags, a series of posts can map your daily life for anyone watching. Oversharing online can turn your social network into a tool for those with bad intentions. Malicious apps disguised as games or utilities can secretly track your location. Once installed, they request permissions and silently send your GPS data to hackers. These stalkerware apps are easy to buy and deploy, often running invisibly in the background. They're used for everything from domestic abuse to corporate espionage. Some require only brief access to your phone to install, but can monitor you indefinitely. Even apps claiming to protect you can be Trojan horses. Trusting the wrong app can turn your phone into a personal spy. Hackers are constantly evolving their tactics, and one of the most common ways they target individuals is through phishing emails and deceptive text messages. These messages are designed to look legitimate, often mimicking trusted companies or even people you know, but their real goal is to trick you into revealing sensitive information, sometimes even your physical location. When you click on a malicious link, you might be prompted by your browser or app to share your GPS coordinates. Even if you deny access, simply clicking can expose your IP address, which can be used to estimate your city or neighborhood. Some links are cleverly disguised, making it hard to tell if they're safe or not, and a single careless tap can compromise your privacy. Another sneaky tactic is the use of tracking pixels, tiny, invisible images embedded in emails. When you open the email, these pixels silently notify the sender, logging your IP address and the exact time you viewed the message. This allows hackers to track your online activity and even build a profile of your habits without you ever realizing it. Messaging apps, which many of us use daily, can also be a weak point. Some have vulnerabilities that leak your IP address during calls, even if you never pick up. This means that just receiving a call from a stranger could put your location at risk, especially if the app isn't regularly updated or lacks strong security features. By combining these technical tricks with social engineering, like pretending to be someone you trust, hackers can piece together a surprisingly detailed map of your movements and routines. They analyze digital footprints, cross-reference data, and use every bit of information you unknowingly provide to track you more accurately. What's most alarming is that you don't have to install malware or check in on social media to be tracked. Everyday actions, like opening an email or answering a call, can be enough. Many people assume they're safe if they avoid suspicious apps, but tracking can happen in the background, without any obvious signs. Simple mistakes, like clicking a suspicious link or responding to a fake message, can instantly give away your location or other personal details. It only takes a moment of inattention for your privacy to be compromised, and the consequences can be far-reaching. That's why vigilance is your best defense. Always double-check links, be cautious with unexpected messages, and regularly review your device's security settings. Staying alert and informed is the most effective way to protect yourself from these evolving threats. You don't need to disappear from the digital world or go completely off the grid to protect your privacy. Instead, you can take a few practical steps to make your location and personal information much harder to track. It's all about being aware of your habits and making small changes that add up to a big difference over time. Start by regularly reviewing the permissions you've granted to your apps. Many apps request access to your location, camera, or contacts, even when they don't need it. Only allow location access when it's absolutely necessary for the app to function, and consider switching to "while using the app" instead of "always." This limits how much data is collected about your movements. When you're out and about, avoid connecting automatically to open Wi-Fi networks. which can expose your device to hackers. Instead, turn off automatic Wi-Fi connections and use a VPN whenever you're on public networks. A VPN hides your IP address and encrypts your data, making it much harder for anyone to track your online activity or intercept your information. Another important step is to turn off geotagging in your camera settings. This prevents your photos from storing location data that could reveal where you live, work, or spend your time. Avoid posting real-time check-ins or sharing your vacation plans while you're still away. Wait until you're back home before sharing those memories online. Take a moment to tighten your social media privacy settings. Make sure only trusted friends and family can see your posts, and regularly review your friend lists. Be cautious about accepting new requests from people you don't know, as fake profiles are often used to gather information. Stay alert for suspicious emails or texts, especially those that create a sense of urgency or ask you to click on links or share personal information. Phishing scams are becoming more sophisticated, so always double-check the sender and never provide sensitive details unless you're sure it's legitimate. Keep your devices and apps updated with the latest security patches. Updates often fix vulnerabilities that hackers exploit. Only download apps from official app stores, and read reviews before installing anything new to avoid malware. Practicing good digital hygiene, like using strong, unique passwords and enabling two-factor authentication, adds another layer of protection to your accounts and devices. Remember, it's the small, consistent habits that make you a much harder target for anyone trying to invade your privacy. By staying vigilant and making these steps part of your routine, you can enjoy the benefits of technology without sacrificing your personal security. Our digital convenience often comes at the cost of privacy, making us vulnerable to location tracking. Hackers exploit our trust, our habits, and our desire to share. But you have the power to protect yourself by treating your location data as valuable and sensitive. Manage app permissions, use secure networks, and think before you share. These aren't complex steps, they're conscious choices anyone can make. Reclaiming your digital sovereignty is an ongoing process that requires vigilance. The same technology that can track you can also protect you, if you use it wisely. Your privacy is worth defending, and the first line of defense is you.